Welcome to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today is 1 Ounce Wednesday. On 1 Ounce Wednesday, I take a sample from this box behind me. I don't know what it is. I pour it into a glass and I taste it and score it. What makes this 1 Ounce Wednesday a bit different is that homie's got a bit of a cold. The kiddos came back from school and they were like, "Hey Dad, achoo, a sneeze, a cough, all over me. All over me. So I could not avoid their sickness. Like a van venturing toward a newly formed roundabout river, I could not avoid it. Therefore, you'll have to take this 1 Ounce Wednesday with a grain of salt. Therefore, you'll have to take this 1 Ounce Wednesday with a grain of salt because faculties not really facilitating me correctly, but that won't stop me. I can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. If you're ready for me to pour and score, then let's get this 1 Ounce Wednesday going, for sure. Woo! Tiny Glencairn, random sample. Big sample, oh crap. I'm gonna fill up the Tiny Glencairn so fast. This is gonna be bad. That should be enough, I think. I can't tell. Setting Tiny Glencairn down. Don't drop it. Setting giant sample to the back. It was a 2 ounce sample, that was the problem. 2 ounce sample, Tiny Glencairn. Where do I put this now? There, there. Don't fall. There. All right, eyes open. That is the color of not something dark. The color of that is very light. That's a very light color in this wee Glencairn. Based off the color, this could be a young whiskey, an Irish whiskey, a Scotch whiskey, a light whiskey. Extremely fruity and sweet. The nose is reminding me of Skittles. Like the wild berry Skittles, the purple pack of wild berry Skittles. Could this be a finished whiskey? Possibly. Could definitely, possibly be a finished whiskey. But the color on it is just so light. Hold on. I gotta transfer to a different glass. This one's weirding me out. Color's still the same color. Still very light. Oh yeah, still extremely fruity. Maybe an American whiskey or a light whiskey vibe. If this is a light whiskey, I'm expecting it to light me up on the palate a little bit. If it confuses the heck out of me, it could be a rye, but there's only one way to find out, and that's to give it a ride. Down my throat and into my my big belly, into my belly. Wow, strong. Half of me is saying light whiskey because it is so aggressive on the palate. The first initial hit was like very artificially fruity, and then it kind of got ethanol-y towards the back end. I'm not really trusting my palate right now, but I am thinking that this could possibly be a Barrell Seagrass maybe? But I don't think Barrell Seagrass is that light in color. Oh crap, now the nose is gone. Oh man. I used all I had of my senses, and then I lost my senses. Dang it. Second sip. Well, that's weird. After the first sip, my nose wasn't smelling and my mouth wasn't telling. None of the same notes I got on the nose or palate were available to the nose and palate on second smell and taste. The way this is like engulfing my innards, it's gotta be high proof. It's gotta be like, what, 130 proof, give or take? If it were Barrell Seagrass, it would be darker than this because it's finished in all those darn barrels. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is a barrel product. No, maybe. Last sip. I can tell underneath my cold that there's a lot happening here. It's like I get bursts of random flavors throughout my tasting, but I can't quite pinpoint it or lock it down. Tasting whiskey is not a great idea if you can't really taste. I'm learning this so slowly, like a newbie, like a beginner, shooting his first YouTube video with a paperclip on his nose. Except for it's not a paperclip, it's a friggin' virus or bacterial infection. You know what I mean? Son of a bacterial infection. Remember, take this score with a grain of salt because I have no idea if what I'm tasting is what I'm tasting, but fruity, sweet, high proof is good. I'm gonna say 7.3. If today were a day where I could smell and taste good, the score might be much, much higher than this. But today on 1 Ounce Wednesday, I've got to give it a 7.3, a safe one, because it is good today. It could be very good tomorrow or even great. But 7.3 is fair for this sickened boy, for this sick boy. Today on 1 Ounce Wednesday, we were drinking. Barrell Seagrass Rye Cask Strength, 119.84 proof. I believe this was from freaking Jim Misali. Jim, thank you so much. Wow. Why is it so light colored? I was going down the right path. I even semi-guessed Barrell Seagrass at one point. I guessed a little high on the proof. Because I'm feverish and sick, I am so happy with my guessing ability on this. Friggin' Barrell Seagrass. Should have stopped when I guessed that if I knew it was that, but I didn't know. Anyway, thank you, Jim, for the sample. Thank you, everybody, for watching. There will be a lot more videos. I'm going to try to do a daily dram, Matt's Daily Dram videos. Every day that there's not like other regularly scheduled content. How long will that last? Probably a day or two. I don't know. If you know anything about me, consistency is what I'm consistently bad at. In the grand scheme of things, I would like to pump out so much content that when you think of Matt, all you think is pumping. Pumping iron and pumping hips. My name is Matt, this is ADHD Whiskey, and like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on, I don't know, somehow keeping your children healthy so that you can remain healthy. How do you do that? No idea. No idea. Do they wash their hands like they should? No. No. No matter how much you beg them, they will not wash their hands like they should. Sheesh. Kids are germ magnets, and I am like the opposite pole. I attract it. I'm gonna go try to get some sleep so that I can have this video edited for 1 Ounce Wednesday. So it's not 1 Ounce Wednesday on Thursday like happens sometimes.